Hey everybody, good to see you. Thank you for coming. Yes, we started a bit late tonight, and the topic is Sunday school because it's just a chat, guys. So nothing serious tonight. How's everybody doing? PJ and Michael, good to see you guys
I'm
in
good.
Element.
I'm good. Little cold where I'm at, but good.
Oh, that's right. Subscribers, supercalifrastic has supercalifrastic. Thank you for subscribing, really appreciate it. Okay, hey everybody in chat, Better Than Gold, PJ Cruikshank, Pure Medicine, Michael Khan and Psych Bear. Good to see you all, guys. Glad you could make it. So the poll is very simple tonight, guys. It's Sunday, and 90 out of 10 votes, so that's 9 people that say yes, it's Sunday, 1 person that says no. So I'm not sure that person that says no is maybe on Monday already or on Saturday.
Yeah, it's Monday in Australia.
Probably, yeah. Hey Adam Meekin, good to see you. Thank you for coming. Mikey Smith, great to see you too. And Jeff Gasshead. Yeah, tonight's just going to be chill. I was 13 hours without electricity. It literally just came on now, 15 minutes ago, to try and get the stream going on. So, what's it? So yeah. Now my child wants some juice.
Yeah.
Give me 2 seconds. I'm just gonna put on.
Some juice, man. Get some juice.
Yeah. Okay. You guys chat so long.
Yeah, you can't dehydrate the children.
You can't expect children to do what you expect them to do either.
No, that's true. That's very true.
Battle of Wills with kids.
Oh, I'm telling you. Mine's are nearly all growing up. Well,
coming out,
one of
guys.
them's growing up. Whatever that means. So we got 16 in chat anyway. At the minute. They'll get the word out. Oh, that's what I haven't done. Shared.
I forgot to share it as well.
I keep doing it. I'm going to have to share it from my phone. It's a lot easier to share on my phone. Because I haven't got Facebook on the laptop yet.
My Facebook just contains shared shows, that's all, isn't it?
Yeah, that's been mine lately.
I've got a proper post on it for about 2 years.
Nah.
So yeah. Hey Fireboy, good to see you. Glad you could make it. New to the chat. Good to see the new people coming in. RH, good to see you. RH, he says Monday. Says probably in Australia. Yeah. So I heard Artemis landed apparently, guys.
In the sea, yeah.
In the sea.
In the sea.
Did it ever leave Earth? That's the question.
It left the ground, maybe. I don't know about leaving Earth itself.
Well, I did download it so we can try and go through it a bit. I think I'll keep the sound off so we can see how the air show went. Thank you, Fireboy, for being here. It's good to see you guys. Alright, says it's 5:34 a.m. to be surprised. Okay, yeah, then it's definitely Australia probably there.
Yeah.
Hey, Globus Sunder, Parkway, good to see you. Glad you could make it. Look at all those people on that ship. We gotta go look for it. And it's probably landed already, probably. I don't know. Hey, Mojo Shop, good to see you. Thank you for coming. Glad you could make it. Is this supposed to be looking through the window? Probably.
Just get camera stuck on outside a bridge or something.
Why is it so unclear though? And why? I don't get it, guys. If Nixon had got it right to be able to phone with a landline on the moon in 1969, and it was so clear, all their video footage was. But look at today's technology that, I mean, falling down to earth and they still can't get it just to be clear.
Yeah, I mean, pixelated and everything. You'd think, like you said, if they went to the moon in '69 and got that clear of a signal with no delay, nowadays everything should be crystal clear and perfectly clear to listen to.
Oh, the moon! Oh, the Earth is, guys, it's breathing. Look, it's breathing in and out. Wow. Not a great start, guys. Oh, changing hectic. Why do they need to put a wide angle camera fisheye lens inside of the capsule, guys? For a dummy. Can't really see what the hell's going on anyway.
Not much, yeah. I don't know why I keep tipping my head. That's not going to make a difference.
But one thing I got to point out, guys, look at this. You can literally see its actual camera footage through a window, correct? When
Yeah.
Orion was in a so-called space, you didn't see any of this stuff. Nothing.
No.
It literally, you could see it looked like it was CGI and video effects. Literally. There wasn't any kind of actual things you would see with real video. Like this, you can see it's a real video.
You'd have think Orion would have been built out of cameras, wouldn't it? Every,
So,
let's
it's
show
really
these
odd.
stupid flat earthers once and for all, you know what I mean?
yeah. And it's so easy just to let this just fall from of a high altitude when it's supposed to apparently come back to Earth. I want to see when it lands if there's because it just let the capsule go, correct? And it leaves the rest. Yeah, you see, it just leaves the capsule there, but it leaves the rest behind with the solar panels and stuff. Just that just has to. So would that mean we would be able to see that in space now? Could we get our telescopes out and see those solar panels flying around? Because you would be able to, would you not? Because it would have separated, and that would have stayed in space apparently. So I wonder if someone's actually looking for that. Because I mean, there was some.
Justin says because cameras in space were attached to solar panels, these are ones inside the capsule.
Yeah, but I mean, look at this. This is real, no doubt. Just like the takeoff, the liftoff was real, but the whole space journey was shown fake through and through, non-stop. It's just the air show.
I'm sure I've seen a picture where old Apollo capsule in the back of a aeroplane and they're just shoving it out on parachutes.
Guys, look here. The Earth curve is blocking it. Where's the horizon? Yeah. Oh, that's what we can still show. Remember the other night I wanted to show some of that still? And we never got to it?
Oh, yeah.
So we can show some of those videos.
Cool.
You guys forgot about the T-Mobile's 40 cell phone towers installed on the moon. Yeah. I love how it's always got to be orange and white, guys. That's not Masonic at all.
No.
No, orange is not a Masonic color. Not that they have to name everything 33 as well. It's got no...
King Billy of Orange.
Wow. Well, that was interesting.
The footage is very pixelated, isn't it? You think it'd be a
Fireballs...
lot better nowadays.
Yeah, Fireball says it looks real because the outer space is fake. Yeah. That's true, because this is real footage. I mean, I remember when my dad, because my father was in the army, and I grew from, you know, army base to army base, and they always used to do shows, you know, realistic war shows for everybody. So they'd shoot blanks, throw smoke grenades, and, you know, the whole tutti, fly helicopters, abseil out them and all that. And it would be an actual war scene show. Now that is real, but it's just a show. Just like this.
Yeah.
This is like just the air show. They literally just took the capsule and dropped it down, let the parachutes open. That's it.
Yeah, well, it's like back in 2019, they were showing, I suppose, Iran attacking America or some American troops or something stupid like that, and they're showing all this war footage, and it was from an arms fair in Kentucky.
Yeah.
And they're showing that on news as like warfare.
Oh, wow. A reenactment showing his warfare.
open with. I'm just quickly looking for that one video. Yes. Okay. The Earth is flat, guys. This is from National Geographic. Remember when they're trying to show the Earth curve? Yeah, there we go.
Beautiful photographs that we have of our round blue planet.
No, we don't have photographs around the planet. It's all CGI imagery. Artist renditions. Mother Earth is flat-chested. I remember that shirt. It's good to see you, Gary. Good, thank you for coming in, Gary Wabenga and Justin Franks. Glad you guys can make it, Spuddy. Good to see you. We obviously don't have to see all this. We literally just want to see the part where they're claiming it's got Earth curve. Talk about the Big Bang. This is the part I want to see, guys.
Group, which is a group that essentially debunks paranormal claims, and they want
debunks paranormal claims. What is a group that's supposed to be debunking paranormal claims doing, looking for apparent curve?
Yeah, they're meant to be looking for ghosties.
I mean, really.
want to do a round Earth test, basically a test that will prove that the Earth is not flat, but that it is round.
Did you hear that? That you want to prove that the Earth is flat and that it's not round. So a round Earth test. But she's a glober, so that's like a, how can you say it? You know, Psychology 101 where they do words.
Do they all say round as like some kind of get out clause, you know, in case they get busted? And
Yep.
Well, we never said it was a sphere, we just said it was
round. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly it, Michael. And this is reverse psychology 101 where she did you hear the way she said it? We're trying to prove it's globe and not flat, as if it's already set as flat. Check here.
So they want to do a round Earth test, basically a test that will prove that the Earth is not flat, but that it is round.
So she's trying to put the burden of proof on the other way around. Trying to prove that the Earth is not flat, but round. So isn't it supposed to be fact, apparently, to them that it's round already? Well, spherical. But anyway, that's what they did. Let's see when they actually show us this.
Into the water here with a striped target.
Striped target, yeah.
Years ago, that the entire boat
Okay, let's listen.
would remain visible.
Oh, no. I want to hear that claim.
Completely. That's got everything to do with the curvature of the Earth. If the planet was flat, the entire boat would remain visible.
Planet. First of all, planet is a sphere. So then how the hell planet is flat? So you see, so it's Flat Earth Society, guys. Remember, Flat Earth Society says flat pizza planet in space. It's not a planet. We are not in space.
Weren't it Flat Earth Society that put that meme out, something like Flat Earthers all over the globe?
Oh yeah, about the comment to do with flat earthers all over. What was that, wasn't it? Flat earthers all over the globe.
Yeah, exactly. But I like how they just made a claim that if it was flat, it would always be visible, which is total nonsense, rubbish. But people still fall for that for nonsense. I just wish you can stop playing this music though. Okay, but there's the boat. It's going out. Yeah, we don't need to see you talking. Yeah, talking to Mark Sargent and co. Show us that. There we go. Okay, they're going out with the boat, guys. Over the water. Hey, Dad, good to see you. Sunday school. See, that red line is the bottom line, guys. Oh, now it's disappeared. Now they're literally saying it's gone over the curve. Tell me something. How does it have curve if there's the horizon behind it? The horizon is literally behind the so-called Earth curve.
Which is the horizon, the stripes begin to disappear one by one.
It's pretty amazing. You can actually see it pretty clearly with this camera here. And you see that the red stripe that was at the bottom has completely disappeared.
Yeah,
And it's now
disappeared.
getting closer to sort of the middle green.
Yeah, but look, It's disappeared where? Before the horizon.
Yeah, I was going to say the horizon's still behind it, even though it's disappeared.
This is very simple, guys. It's called wave angular size. It has a larger angular size. It is occulting that red block because it is closer to the observer with a larger angular size on the ocean, or in this case, a river. And was this a river or a lake? I think it was a lake. Very simple stuff. This is how they get the globies, especially the ones that just want to just get into flat Earth, like literally now, and then they just say, "Oh no, this is dumb. Look, it's disproved," because they don't understand the stuff. And the flag is rigged, exactly. They literally, you can see the angle. It's sitting like this. Can you see, guys? They've angled the flag. It's not even sitting up right straight.
No, it's kind of leaning forward, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like flag backwards. But the thing is, it also, how do you know they're not actually pushing the flag down into the water as well? You can't see the people. You can't see it there. I mean, exactly, Nathan Oakley. This is a black swan. That's my whole point. That back horizon is still there, and it's supposedly blocking the bottom of the boat. Something they said is impossible on flat Earth. Yet we can demonstrate this thing's happening on flat Earth, and this demolishes their claim that the horizon blocks things bottom up. Hey Faciality, good to see you. Faciality says it's Sunday, but Saturday is the Sabbath day. Yeah, we just literally chose Sunday school because it's just a chat. Black Swan, exactly. 38 votes, it's Sunday. 74% say yes, 20%, 26% say no. But I know some people are in Monday and some in Saturday, I think. So yeah, guys, this alone debunks the globe. Sorry? Sorry?
RH has just put swan of colour.
Swan of colour. Hey PJC Nate, good to see you. Max F. Angular size by definition only applies to circles and spheres. That's bullshit. You telling me a brick doesn't change angular size, Max? Is a brick a sphere or a circle? Yeah. Is it a curve? Why is the mountain still 100% vertical? Also true. It's not leaning away.
No, it's disappearing bottom up anyway. It's just waves.
Yep.
Right, that is.
So we've lost about one.
And they're making claims that it's the Earth curve, guys. Nikon P900. Flat Earther camera of choice, apparently. This shade, no honky horizon, exactly. Oh man. Jarvi Gonzalez, 2030 Swan. Yep.
What's that screen?
But you know one thing I didn't agree with Mark Sargent here. You know one thing
You
I
can hear that, Michael. That's my hamster on its wheel.
Really?
Yeah, it's on its wheel,
Is
yeah.
it about 40 foot long?
No, it's just the wheel's very squeaky. It's plastic on plastic, so it's very squeaky.
You know what? One thing I didn't agree with Mark Sargent here. When this woman asked him, you can see it's the curve of the Earth. Are you still a flat earther? And he just said, yeah, I'm definitely still a flat earther. So in other words, he's just trying to show. It's almost like they're trying to portray flat earthers now as biased. It doesn't matter what evidence is presented to you, you still just can be a flat earther. Instead, Mark Sargent was just supposed to go say, but it wasn't the Earth curve of the Earth. That's what he was supposed to say. Why didn't he say that? That's a bit odd to me.
Mark Sargent's done a lot of good, probably worked a lot of people.
Yeah, he's an awesome guy.
It don't mean that he's not Flat Earth Society.
No, he's an awesome guy, really nice guy. But like I said, if it was me there, I would have straight away told him, but it's not Earth curve you're busy showing me. And I would explain to them that. So they would have to do the retake without me then there, or they would have to be honest and say it was a failure. Because I think this was the same one where they showed at the end of the day. Where was it the people that took those other images from the people on the other side? And they were showing the people literally with a I think it was a different one. It was the same one with a helicopter. There was another one.
Yeah, there was one with a helicopter. wasn't there?
With them
Like,
also showing dishonesty with a helicopter.
Yeah, they cut the images together, didn't they?
Yeah, yeah. Nathan Oakley, Black Swan argument did come after this, but you could still see that it was an Earth curve that created it. I mean, my so-called 11 frames debacle was also before this, where I was saying the Earth curve is not physical; it's optical, and I was talking about limited angles and angular size change. Even you were talking about the limiting angle and stuff by then, so Mark Sargent knew about that. But yeah,
No.
it would have been fresh to him that maybe he didn't notice that the horizon was behind it because he was looking at the boat itself. But he could have still just said, listen here, it's not the Earth curve that's blocking the water. Yeah, so it's practically just about time. I mean, you've also realized if you are on the spot when sold something, you don't really. Sometimes you wish you said something, but you didn't.
Yeah, Heinz takes always a good thing.
I'm gonna open this one as well because it's also one I wanted to show. Sky Free, guys, awesome channel to subscribe to. If you guys haven't already,
To show you. This time we'll take the battleship to nearly 1,000 feet from the viewer. It was calm on this day at the lake. The center of the camera lens was approximately 2 inches above the water surface.
2 inches, guys, 2 miles away. How much Earth curve should you see there? None. Yeah,
No, not at all. Yeah.
that's 0.2 miles away, 2 inches off. So you're not supposed to see any Earth curve.
Is
But-
that the one where his helmet moves?
But yeah, let's see what they show us on this flat lake,
The
guys.
observation took place between 11:45 a.m. and 12:15 p.m. The water temperature was about 55 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah, I'm just not sure about the music though, guys. I don't want to really take chance with the music. They're giving just more telling the temperatures and everything. Oh. That's one thing about these guys. They're really thorough when it comes to all their measurements. Look at that. Beautiful stuff.
Battleship we were observing.
Yeah.
The top sits approximately 6 inches above the waterline.
Okay, 6 inches above the waterline. That's 2 inches. That's about 1.5 inches. Okay. There we go, guys. Look at this. Why is it blocked by the water? Why is that happening? You're not supposed to have any Earth curve at that distance on your so-called Earth, guys. But yet the boat seems to be blocked bottom up. This is a killer. Why is the music? Bucarton. Reflection for the global believer requires a geometric horizon to measure for the R in the 7/6R. Exactly. They lost their R. They don't have an R, so how do they get their horizon anyway? Because their horizon needs to be physical. No physicality to block anything. Odd stuff. They need R, they don't have it. They only have one claim for this. It's the Earth curve horizon. We debunked that in 2020. Yep, Black Swan. Refraction, you need R for that. Actually, terrestrial refraction needs R, but terrestrial refraction isn't even refraction. It's literally them stretching out the physical geometry. There is no refraction involved in their terrestrial refraction. Can you show me where Snell's law is taken with terrestrial refraction? There isn't. But yeah, this is brilliant stuff. See, flat earthers do so many observations and demonstrations to prove your guys wrong. So welcome to Sunday school. And it's supposed to be behind a curve, guys. And,
Did you watch,
yeah.
Did you watch Thingy's video yesterday? No, I can't remember his name. Let me think, it'll come back to me.
Okay. But anyway, yeah, guys, you can see there's maybe a bit of refraction there. Why is it not refracting the horizon up with the boat? Odd stuff.
Yeah, I've remembered Rob Durham's video.
Rob Duran, yes, I did with the pilot.
Yeah,
I shared it. I shared it, yeah.
With sonar business and claim being able to sneak under radar if it were that ball as said it is.
Brilliant video. Yeah, guys, if you haven't, go watch Rob Durham's latest video where a retired F-16 pilot is a flat earther spilling the beans. The horizon is the argument, not the cranes. They simply demote distance. Exactly, Nathan. It's not about the cranes. Those are just the landmark distances set. That's why we know how far the distance is. Because it shows the horizon even beyond those oil rigs and cranes or whatever. It shows that the geometric horizon cannot be at the claimed 1.22 miles away. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Even more behind the curve, guys. Wow. There's some hectic curve at 0.2 miles away, isn't there?
Oh yeah.
Let's actually go look how much...
I might have to get a radio controlled boat and have a go because there's a little lake near me.
Is there? I
Yeah.
think we have to look at how much Earth curve should be at 0.2 miles away, guys. What is going on here?
Negligible, isn't it?
Not much.
Negligible, as Simon Dan says. Oh, guys, do stay tuned for the 29th, I think I put it. Or was it the 29th? Simon Dan leveled. Awesome video. Shows how idiotic he really is again. Earth curve calculator. Which one should we use? There's so much we can use, guys. Okay, observer height, she said she was 2 inches. What? Metric. I think metric's gonna be much better for me, thank you. I'm gonna put 0. Because it was like 2 inches or something. So 2 meters. I don't know. Let's put 0.1. Why not? And how much is 0.2 miles away? 0.2 miles in kilometer. 0.32. Okay. Calculate. 0 meters hidden. Okay, let's... Now this is as low as you can go. Let's just say 0.1. How's that? Okay. Still not hidden. Let's just make it 0. How's that sound? Yes, even if your camera is planted in the ground, it's only literally 0.008. Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, Kalanki. Yeah, so this should be impossible on your globe Earth. Literally impossible. And yet it's there, it's done. I love how the mirroring happens as well, guys. So it shows you this inversion layer here as what's it, Travis, the Plain Truth likes to say, the ether band.
Ether band, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, the horizon should be no more than da-da-da. Beautiful stuff. But again, if you guys haven't already, do subscribe to Skyfibery. They make awesome demonstrations and observations with I mean, they like doing refraction things as well. Look at that.
Yeah.
You can literally see it going into the mirror. So the mirror is around about there. It's a mirror of there. That's why it looks like it. So the horizon is practically still just, the mirror is blocking the actual horizon, you could say. So this apparent horizon just looks like it's closer, but it's not. Is the boat floating in midair? That's why you get what they call the Flying Dutchman.
Yeah.
It's all optical at the end of the day, guys, not physical. That's the point. What else should we go through, guys? Do you want to go through Mr. Glass Eye Coriolis? The Compton generator?
Columbo Coriolis.
Because this is just...
I started a year ago, and
Oh, you started a year ago. Okay, thank you. Very proud of you, eh? Okay. What the? Am I missing something? Okay, let's go back. Let's listen to what he has to say.
Hello,
Hello.
George Jovanic here. Today you will witness one of the most unique experiments on YouTube. We will
Okay, guys, first of all, flat earthers hate this experiment, Compton generator. It's supposed to prove Earth's rotation, the Coriolis force, as he puts it. And he says it's experiment. So I've got a question for this guy. Where's his hypothesis?
Yeah.
I don't think he even knows what a scientific hypothesis is, to be honest. So he's just calling it science experiment.
I don't think he knows what Coriolis is.
Well, we saw last night when he tried to explain aeroplanes experience Coriolis, but it's in a non-inertial reference frame. How the hell do they experience Coriolis force in a non-inertial reference frame?
Yeah.
Yeah, but math just makes everything work, guys. Okay, so let's carry on.
demonstrate the operational principle of a Compton generator.
Okay.
If you don't know what a Compton generator is, then I encourage you to watch my video on the Coriolis force and Compton generator, or go and read some book or other material on that topic.
Okay, Compton generator. Let's look at the Compton generator. What is Compton generator and how does it work? You see, I've already read on that, but this is Cura. Okay, that's just, there we go. How does Compton generator work? The Compton generator is nothing more than a simple ring, torus-shaped glass tube containing water and minute dust particles to observe the flow. Okay. Initially, consider that the containing water and minute dust particles. Consider that the ring tube lies flat. Okay, so the tube's lying flat. The water and dust particles inside stay still. That would be expected because the Earth's not rotating. Now gently rotate the ring along the east-west axis. This causes the water and dust particles in the tube to move in the direction perpendicular to the equator. What?
Perpendicular to the equator.
If you are spinning a tube with water in it, you are causing the movement of the water with the particles inside. Now, if you want to prove Earth's rotation, you should just lie it flat and it should rotate, would it not? Because then it is experiencing the inertial
parlor trick.
Yeah, it's just another parlor trick. This causes the water particles to move in a direction perpendicular to the equator. No, it moves in the direction to... If you're spinning anti-clockwise, then the water's going to be spinning clockwise. If you're spinning clockwise, the water's going to spin anti-clockwise, because that's how it works. You're literally making it move around in that torus. How does this prove Coriolis? The Coriolis force kicks in and causes the particles to deflect and consequently move inside the tube.
That's ridiculous. I didn't even know that'd be classed as an experiment. That's just ridiculous.
Yeah, the amount to which it moves can be measured very simply. In fact, Compton measured this and verified that the acceleration in agreement with the expression of the Coriolis force. I think they're misusing this, because the Coriolis force in the tube is created by the person spinning the tube. Understand? It's the fictitious force causing it to spread out, but it's in the tube, so it has to spin. But that's simply caused by the actual rotation of the person with the tube. not
Yeah, that,
the Earth
that
turn.
what it shows actually rotating.
Actually, so it's not Coriolis.
Coriolis, it won't be moving at all.
Yeah, because Coriolis
If
requires
you
two
really
reference
see-
frames.
If something's really deviating, then it's not Coriolis because Coriolis is an apparent.
Exactly.
Well, exactly. No, illusions an apparent thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
That's the
but
thing.
it has to be in the non-inertial reference frame, and it's supposed to show deviation in the non-inertial reference frame. It doesn't do that because you are spinning it, so it's still part of the inertial reference frame.
The
Okay.
hijack
I mean, it's
Coriolis
supposed to
balance.
be, it's supposed to be in the inertial frame, but it's in the non-inertial reference frame spinning with you. So how do you observe it if it's with you? Not
Yeah.
make it actual. Okay, but let's see what this guy shows, guys.
In simple words, Compton generator is a simple device that can be used to demonstrate that the Earth is rotating.
Okay, the Earth is supposed to be rotating because of this tube filled with water and particles.
If you lay it flat on a table and the Earth's rotating, then you should see it going. You shouldn't have to. You shouldn't have to like the pendulum. You shouldn't have to make it go. Do you know what I mean?
It should do it itself, especially if they want to claim conservation of momentum. Why is it not keeping the momentum? I mean, I can just then take a pendulum that's I'm not letting it move around. I'm just letting it lie free. I'm taking it and moving across a latitude. It should just start spinning, should it not? Because it's changing velocities. Doesn't happen, guys. This is all just make-believe nonsense.
Coriolis in conservation of momentum, though, isn't it? They're two different things.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
If Coriolis were conservation of momentum, then why would you call it Coriolis? Like,
Exactly. I mean, conservation of momentum is a linear thing anyway, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
linear and angular, but
Exactly.
they're not Coriolis, are they? Otherwise, they'd be called Coriolis.
Okay.
And that the Earth is also spherical for all you flat Earth believers. Now, I told you that Compton generator is a tube like this one, and if you position this tube horizontally
Okay.
and you rotate it along the west-east axis, then if you have water in this tube,
You can only rotate it to the west-east axis because it's lying flat. That's how it usually works. If you have a compass, west-east, you're spinning west to east or east to west, it doesn't matter, you're on the same plane. Does this guy understand? Javi, welcome, dude. Yes, it has to be measured relative to something else. And they cannot do that. That's the point, Santiago.
like I do, there will be induced motion of the water.
Oh, there we go. He just debunked his own argument. There will be induced motion of the water. Because he literally said you inducing it. Does this guy even realize that? Not
You
the
wonder
generator.
sometimes, You wonder if they're being like deliberately deceptive, or if they actually really know. It's just sometimes hard to tell.
It's very weird. Yeah, exactly. Jeff Guy said as well. Not a generator. I want to know. What is a generator? How does this being a generator?
Thanks to the rotation of the Earth.
No. Thanks to you spinning it around.
Yeah, thanks to your own rotation.
I mean, you literally have to. You just said it. You have to move it around.
Now, because the effect of Earth's rotation is so small on the tube of this size, on a loop of this size, it is almost impossible to measure the velocities that result as a consequence of the Coriolis force acting on the water.
What does it make it difference on the size of the tube. You're literally moving the water inside it. He does know the bigger the tube, the more force you're going to need to create it to be able to move inside that tube. The smaller, the easier it is to make it move inside. So it's a bit counterintuitive, but okay.
You would need much larger tube and or much better measuring device to notice motion of the water.
I guess that's why the particles are in there. So you'll notice the motion of the water if there's particles in, because you would see it moving around. The guys did say that, particles. Did you not read that? There, dust particles. When he looks down, he has a very creepy eye. Yeah, unfortunately it's a glass eye, guys. Do you know that guy from last night, the Dirty Garage with Matt, hasn't responded to me, but he's responding to everybody around me again. So I just said, yeah, that's the way to go, just ignore me. And I's got trolls saying I deserve to be ignored because they're saying I made fun of this guy's glass eye. Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, shame. This guy's trying to say all flat earthers are dumb, but they can play victim if I say, yeah, the glass eye looks weird. Yes, Gravy probably is. Sorry?
Swings and roundabouts, isn't it?
Yep.
But what we can do is to have this tube that I made at home.
No shit, Sherlock. No, you didn't make that at home. You went to some laboratory and machined it experimentally, as you said. It's an experiment. It's so scientific.
And put small particles of glitter inside.
Glitter can work. I think glitter can work. You can see glitters if it moves.
That will serve as tracers, as the seeding material. So I have this tube filled with water inside.
There's
there
the
are
glitter.
these small particles
I wonder if
of
it can. Okay,
glitter.
as good as big as.
And instead of Earth rotating, I am the one that is going to rotate.
Did he just say instead of Earth?
Rotate. The first time.
Let me try it repeat. So instead of Earth rotating, it is going to be I that is instead rotating. But he's trying to use this to prove Coriolis of Earth. Well done, Jordi. Wow. Okay.
So I will rotate around my axis with this tube horizontal, and when these particles stop moving with respect to my rotation, I will flip this for 180 degrees.
Okay.
When I do that, you will see something amazing.
What do you think we're going to see that is so amazing, guys? He's going to flip it 180 degrees, and when he do this, you will see something amazing. What is going to be amazing when he does that? Come on, guys. Give us a little idea. What you guys in chat think he's going to... What's going to be amazing when he flips it? PJ, any idea?
Wow. They're going to go in the opposite direction. Is that what he's going to say?
Okay. Michael? You got any ideas?
No.
Okay.
I can't even see it.
Oh yeah, you're a bit behind. So did you finish watching the live stream yesterday after I went to bed?
Yeah. I'm still watching it this morning.
He is making a mini CERN with a generator he talked. Yeah, he's trying to make a mini CERN almost, you can say. Okay, let's carry on. But now, yeah, remember, it's something going to be very cool. Okay, let's see.
You will see that particles of glitter actually rotate in the opposite direction.
PJ! You got it, mate.
We kind of called it, didn't we?
Rotate in the opposite direction. Why would it rotate in the opposite direction? Oh, wait, because you turn it 180 degrees. You know, sort of like they claim with the star rotations.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, Michael, when you showed looking north?
It's a parlor trick.
It's literally exactly the same, and these guys are too stupid to understand this.
I can't see video like that. We're talking a tube with some water in it and glitter in it.
Yeah.
And it turns it one way and it starts it going round, and then he flips it over 180 degrees and it looks like it's going another way.
Exactly. But in real life, guys, it's still going the same direction.
Yeah.
This is the same with the star trails. You're looking north, it's going from east to west. Okay? If you go look south now, it's still going east to west. It just looks like it's flipped around going the opposite direction because of your vantage point to it.
Yeah.
It's optical. It's not physically changing direction. This is the type of moronic arguments we get from the Globers. And they are so confident about these things. Flat Earthers hate this experiment. I still fail to see where the experiment is. Yeah, so Georgia, if you can, please give us a hypothesis for this nonsense.
Of my rotation. How is that possible?
Javi, exactly. Talk to Craig, refracted hand. It's been a few months now and he says he's done the demonstration. I've yet to get it yet.
Well,
what, a demonstration of refracted hand? Of his hand in front of him?
Yeah, remember that?
Yeah, I remember it. How is he going to demonstrate that?
I'm going to trickly see. For the people that haven't noticed this, guys, remember that. If you guys didn't know, because I got quite a new bunch of subscribers. So I brought out a video a while back with Craig, Fight the Flat Earth. It is quite funny. He literally says your hands get refracted 10 centimeters in front of your face. There we go.
Come on. Mini.
Maximum cavity.
Is the mouse mini?
It was best when they said it to Mitchell, because Mitchell just pissed his head. In fact, I've got it on video. I made a video of it, didn't I?
Oh, thank you.
It's a pleasure.
Sorry. I thought I was still on music.
I'm just gonna quickly download it, guys, because it seems to be much quicker if I download the stuff.
What do you use to download them for?
Just use an online downloader. Nothing quick. YouTube download, video downloader. SS YouTube. But I use a few of them, different ones. Okay, let's open.
Hi, I'm FTFE Refracted Hand, and I'm here to give you an important message. I feel really scarred by the words and actions from FTFE. He said mean things and lied about me. He said I am in the past and that I am not seen in the axial position. He said I'm refracted. So FTFE, I got a question for you. Was I refracted when I helped you last night, hey? I don't hear you calling Mr. Peanut refracted. Although I hear he is lonely when the mirror is not around. Wow, back to the important message. Today I had decided to talk out about the abuse. FTFE pounds me up against things when angry and when excited. He forces me to write things that I don't want to. For example, this email. Now we both know, FTFE, that you are lying when you said you have done a demonstration. And also months to produce a video. I know I was there, remember?
Refracted if the light is reaching your eyes through a medium, that light has been refracted. So
only if the medium is changing.
Well,
as a varying density.
According to
if it was for instance, if it was glass, for instance, if it was glass, a solid uniform glass between you and the horizon, it would not be refracted.
Well, actually, according to Andrew Thomas Young, subject matter expert, even a single density medium has a refractive index.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean to say it'd be refracted. Providing the same mediums between your eye and the object you're looking at, there would be no refraction. In other words, it would not be bent. The reason we get bending in the atmosphere is because of the density gradient, and therefore there is a refractive index gradient. If the atmosphere was uniform in density, there would be no refraction.
You would still have a refractive index for it.
Yes, but it would not be refracted.
But
it would not be bent.
No, it will not. That's right.
So why you lying, FTFE? No matter. I managed with the help of Flatswipe to draw together some hands showing no refraction. Hi, Bobby. Yeah, look at those hands. Do any of you see any refraction? I seem to see them in real time and in their exact location. Do any of you see refraction? Not me. I do see the air around the hands moving, thanks to the sound waves though. Golly, that is beautiful. Well, here we go with another demonstration. Is that hand having refraction? No, we can definitely see the flames, and the butane burning is having refraction in the air. But the hand itself still seems to be at the exact location at the right time. Can you explain this, please, FTFE? Based on that, FTFE, can you tell me how again your hand is refracted? How is it that you can call me a refracted hand in the past? Come on, FTFE. I know Mr. Brain is not working really well with you. I mean, honestly, you are the same guy that said thermodynamics.
Okay, right, cool. That's easy. I did 18 months of thermodynamics in my degree, so I know quite a lot about thermodynamics. So, Earth is classed as a closed system in physics.
That's not true because you claim to have astronauts leaving Earth. So
a closed system in physics allows for the transfer of small parts of matter and energy. It's not completely isolated like an isolated system. It allows for some transfer of energy between systems. Whereas obviously an open system and isolated system are the other ends of those.
If you like this video, please don't forget to give a thumbs.
Yeah. Those were the days.
And we gotta feel sorry for him. No.
Literally to say his hand is refracted 10 centimeters in front of his face, and he was doubling down by defending it over and over. I mean,
well, at least Rumpus got him told, you know.
Yeah, Rumpus, the guy that I would least expect to actually literally goes and debunks him.
Exactly.
Oh wow, but yeah, I'm still waiting for that demonstration. By the way, Craig.
I know. I mean, I wonder where he got that from. Because I mean, I've never had it until he said it.
But that's why we say, when they claim refraction with their so-called geometric horizon stuff, there is no refraction. Terrestrial refraction doesn't involve any refraction whatsoever. It's literally the flattening out of that physical geometry. There's no refraction. They just call it refraction, therefore everybody thinks it's refraction, but it's not refraction.
Right.
Yep. Okay, we're ready. Let's go on.
Understand the concept of the Coriolis force, and preferably you should watch my video on Compton generator to properly understand that from both physical and mathematical point of view. Now here I don't know if you can see it on this video, but I made few marks, and particularly important are these.
So, okay, so he's got the marks there, the blue marks and the red marks. Espresso equals milk and coffee 2 times. Espresso. I'm in the mood for espresso. Hey Dalla, good to see you. Glad you could make it. Didn't know there was school today.
You've missed funny side of that comment, Buzz, right? You should have read one above it first.
Above it? Well, E equals MC squared. Espresso equals milk time.
Well, you can't just cherry pick comments.
That's a good one. Actually, better than gold. That's brilliant. Oh man, that makes more sense now. Yeah. Yeah, we Sunday schooling Globus, Javi. I actually like the Sunday school idea.
2 red marks. The distance between these 2 red marks is 2 centimeters. So I will use them as fixed marks to determine drift velocity of these glitter particles.
But that's false. It's not drift velocity though. It's literally just the water's velocity. Would it be considered drift? I don't think so. Because drift to what? Relative to what? You're spinning with it. And I mean, to have drift, it has to be simply relative to something. Okay.
To do all that, I am properly equipped. Because here I have
GoPro. Here I have GoPro. Yes. I wonder if it's wide angle.
10.
Oh, the GoPro 10.
That will be on top of my head. So when I start rotating, this GoPro is non-inertial reference frame that is
That's false. The GoPro is spinning with you. So it's non-inertia is right, because it's spinning with him. Okay, this should be interesting.
Rotating with me, and you will see the motion of this loop and particles in the loop from non-inertial reference.
That's false. If the loop is spinning with him, it's in the non-inertial. Does this guy know that? If he's spinning and the loop is spinning with him, it's all in the non-inertial reference frame. Is he claiming that water inside there is in the inertial reference frame? No, it's also in the non-inertial because it's also spinning relative with him. It's not separate.
Frame, and that is GoPro on my head. At the same time, there will be another camera.
Sorry?
This is GoPro on my head.
GoPro. It's the GoPro 10.
That will record me rotating, and that will be, of course, inertial reference frame. It will be much simpler to explain what I'm doing after I leave this desk and actually go and do it. So let us do it. Here we are.
Here we are. I love his laboratory, guys. Okay, he looks very scientific, guys. The GoPro 10 on his head, the ring, and the stand with the suit. Okay, let's get this going.
It's time to do the experiment first. Let's do it a few times qualitatively so you get the sense what I'm talking about.
Where's the experiment? This is just a demonstration. Do these guys understand the difference between demonstration and experiment? Where's your IV and DV?
And what I'm talking about is when I start rotating, we have to wait for this glitter that you now see from my GoPro to stop moving with respect to my rotation.
I'm going to make it bigger so we can see better. Okay, so the glitter is going to be moving in the water, okay?
I have to maintain steady rotation as best as I can. And then I will flip this and you will see the effect of the Coriolis force.
So it has to spin with it, and if he flips it 180, then we see the effect of the Coriolis force. No, that's not what Coriolis force is, dude. That's not what Coriolis effect is. Nothing. It's a tube spinning with you. It's not Coriolis at all. Everything is spinning in the same reference frame.
It's literally water spinning one way around the tube. That's all it is.
Exactly.
If you flip it over, it's still going in the same way. It just looks like it's going opposite way.
Yeah, but it's not. But remember, Coriolis has a apparent deviation of the path.
Coriolis at all, though, is it?
No,
It's water
that's still
spinning around
keeping
the
the
tube.
exact. That's still keeping the exact same motion. It's not deviating, having an apparent deviation anywhere. So that's not Coriolis at all.
So, let's do it. I'm rotating. Look, at this point already, this glitter is stationary with respect to my rotation.
Okay, because you were spinning with it. Okay, but the water's moving. Okay, what's going on?
Now I flip this, and you can see the motion, clearly the motion of the glitter in this tube. I flip it again. You can see how it rotates in the direction opposite of my rotation.
No, it doesn't.
And that speed of rotation of the glitter is approximately 2 times my rotation. Look. Boop.
He's moving this, so the water is moving in this direction because he's moving that way. So obviously the water is going to be moving this way. That's how it works. It's the same as when you climb in a car and you have acceleration, it pushes you back in your seat. This is that pushing back in the seat. Now, I failed to see the Coriolis here, guys. Okay, it's still going.
Very well. Now it's time to do this experiment for real.
Oh, now it's experimental. Okay.
That means I will try to be as steady as I can in my rotation. GoPro camera will record the motion of this tube and the glitter inside of tube when I rotate it. And these lines on the floor we can use as a reference afterwards to calculate my angular velocity.
Okay. Calculate your angular velocity. So, where is this Coriolis still?
Angular velocity of my rotation. So let's do it.
Music again, sorry guys. Okay, I can see it's spinning in the way it's supposed to go. That's expected. Now he spins the tube. Which way? It's still going in the same direction. Has this guy been smoking something? It's literally going in exactly the same direction. Let's look at it again. It's going this way. Now he flips it. And it's still going the same way. Okay. I don't understand. Hey Moomin Rider, good to see you. Glad you could make it.
3 movements coming.
Moomin, I thought Globus said they don't accept dumb kitchen experiments. Yeah, they don't accept dumb kitchen experiments. Remember, that's why they call it kitchen science, thanks to Ranty. But yet again, what's he doing in a kitchen? Notice he's going from east to west. Yeah, notice it keeps the same direction movement. Very odd stuff. Alan Nordstrand, good to see you. Glad you could make it, mate. Glad everybody's here. I didn't miss any super chats. No, okay, cool. Good to see you all. Thank you guys are here. Someone passed me this guy's dealer's phone. Want to try what he smokes? Yeah, it must be some strong stuff. You see it's still spinning. It's going exactly the same direction. I don't understand what this guy's saying. I mean, remember he made a claim. Hey Ham, good to see you. Thank you guys are here. Thank you for coming. Yeah, remember PJ even called it out. He said it's going to spin in the opposite direction. This guy literally said it. But it's still spinning exactly the same.
It's still in the same direction, yeah.
It doesn't even look to be looking like it's going in the opposite direction. I'm really confused. I don't know what this guy's trying to prove here.
Because I want to have several samples that I will process. Hopefully in some of them I will have good results.
I hope you're doing well, Ham. It's good to see you, mate.
That we will be able to use to calculate diameter of this tube.
Just when you think you've seen it all, it can't get more ridiculous than, yeah, you get this. Your guys' thoughts on this, PJ, Michael?
How many subscribers has he got?
1,000. He's got 1.9. 1,009. So he's almost got 1,100 subscribers, guys. But he's had 16,000 views for this video 2 weeks ago. For this, I want to see what they. Let's go look at the comments, guys. I hate to break this to you, but it's more complicated than a match the shape puzzle. It's not going to convince them. Let's face it, if they can't work out that it's a globe, is far more reasonable explanation than the sunset and sunrise, then there is nothing that can. The very fact that they use the most contrived, unreasonable and untestable of explanations to try and dispute something that is already perfectly explained in all evidence you need of this. While I myself might be getting something out of this, it's going to get right over their heads. All at the same, I applaud your efforts for trying. Why didn't you call him out for saying this is not Coriolis? He wants to tell us we are dumb because we're flat earthers, but
never got a comment and don't know what Coriolis is.
Exactly.
And I noticed like he's put flat earth on his title, so that's why he's got more views than normal.
Yeah. That's what I said. I mean, if I had to just simply say flat earth is wrong and people don't know who I am, I can get thousands and thousands of views.
Yeah.
Just because I said flat earthers are wrong.
Right.
Or if I say flat earthers hate this experiment, like him. Yeah. So let's see what the next guy says. Thank you for this video. I really like the way you explained and of course all the simplifications you mentioned. The practical influence of neglecting some physical aspects of the results as well. I'll try to replicate on a more controlled rotation speed and to measure the drift in different approach. Have a nice week. Okay. I started watching videos debunking flat earth to laugh at the willful ignorance. But then my curiosity took over and I concentrated more and more on the science. Using the videos as a free online refresher course and subscribing to other science channels. This experiment reminds me of how my former mechanics professor used to start his lectures, going from a short demonstration to a math involved. First of all, Jens, he literally went a free online refresher course subscribing to science channel. So you would know straight away this is not an experiment. Then says this experiment and then simply says short demonstration. So literally contradicting itself, saying it's a demonstration and an experiment. A demonstration is not an experiment. Just had to point that out. Then this person, you can just use the units of 1.7 centimeters frame, drift velocity. Beat them experimental control conditions. Thank you for this. This video should go viral. Oh.
Viral?
Yeah. Thanks, DR. It was fun to see the principle of Compton generator demonstrated. Excellent demonstration. Well done. It's not going to convince any flat earthers.
You're damn right.
Yeah, because we actually have logical thing. We literally, wow, just shown how wrong he is. The cat must have thought he lost his mind again. While I'm loving the scientific proof, where's the scientific proof? He hasn't even presented science. He just, however, presented, he doesn't know what the hell's going on. Let's really be honest. The video isn't for flat earthers. This is for people on the globe who need a dose of reality. What? That doesn't make sense.
No.
Maybe he's being sarcastic.
Yeah, he's got to be. He's got to be being sarcastic.
What you're doing is beyond any Flurf's understanding. They can't understand their own experiments, including spending tons of thousands of dollars on a ring laser gyroscope. Yeah, this is when they're going to say thanks, Bob. And then we're going to say, please provide us physical evidence that Bob even used the thing. Because there's no video evidence of it, that he even used it, that he even switched it on, by the way. I am not a flat earther, and I'm not somewhat baffled by this experiment. And I am somewhat baffled by this. If I perform a similar experiment using a bicycle wheel with near frictionless bearings and I hold it horizontally by the axis while spinning, I get the same results. But the wheel is not spinning. It seems the spin is in fact remaining stationary while I spin. No, you spinning the wheel spins. But the wheel is not spinning. Literally just said, hold it horizontally by the axis while spinning. I get the same result. Okay, so he's saying while he's spinning, watching the wheel, get the stationary spin. If I hold the axis on top of my head while the wheel still remains stationary, I have always understood the correlates with differential velocities and different latitudes of the surface of the globe. But that's not Coriolis.
No, it's not.
You would have to see an apparent deviation in the inertial reference frame. That's what Coriolis is, guys. Flat earthers just come up with so many excuses to reject evidence. No, we don't come up with any excuses. We literally show you why you're wrong and explain to you why you're wrong. I love how most of them just say flat earthers just won't get it. Well, the funny thing is all the people commenting can't even call him out saying it's not Coriolis.
And I bet if you click on any one of them channels you've just mentioned, there'll be either no content or no to do with out about globe and flat earth.
Well, some of them. Let's go look at that first guy. He's got quite a lot of subscribers. Let's look at this first guy. Death by Design Graphics. Oh, don't like the stuff he puts on here, by the way. Yeah. 9 years ago, 7 years ago was his last one. He's got a very, hardcore metallic. Yeah, heavy metal vibe to him.
Yeah.
So tell me, why would he need to go and correct the guy on his nonsense? He wouldn't, because he's probably a Satanist, if you never know, or he just maybe atheist, and he doesn't want
plenty of pentagrams in them thumbnails. So
he's been in mosh pit too long.
Hey, I used to like my rock and heavy metal at some stage. I mean, I was a Christian, and I used to still love things like POD and Pillar.
I still like it.
But after a while, I realized just how the roots of those things actually are. And yeah, but I still like a good rock song now and then, or whatever. Hey Mojo, good to see you. Glad you could make it. But I am very cautious when it comes to heavy metal and stuff, especially with the symbolism that lies behind it. So yeah, let's get back to this guy's nonsense. Still music. You never know if it's copyrighted music, unfortunately. Okay, stop talking.
Now it is time to process our data.
Oh.
And here I already found.
Look, he's got necklace.
Video that seems to be promising in terms of following these particles. I will play it now for you.
Okay, play it for us.
So I am rotating right here. Now, as you can see, when I say right here, you don't see that much. But if we go,
okay, yeah, rotate, we see exactly what we just saw. It's just spinning in the same direction, which he says spins it off. Guys, look at that. He's having his. You see one of those anti-gravity magnetic globes, apparently, or spheres spinning. Something tells me he's a globe lover. And I love his Feynman book in the back.
Back. And now...
Haha! Did you guys see that? I'm going to show you when
I
it gets
play
back there.
this frame by frame.
Okay. Frame by frame.
As you can see now, here, this black particle over here, is the one that we are interested in.
Okay,
in this frame it is here, and in the next frame it is already here.
No shit, Sherlock, it moved. So it took one frame to move from there to there. Wow, that's so profound. Obviously that's why you got the lines there, so you can measure its velocities. But that's not Coriolis.
So now I will crop these two frames and let's analyze them.
This is what I want to show you guys. Mr. Always Right. What the bloody hell?
Are them bits glitter going in a curved path?
But the thing is that glitter is literally going in a curved path. It's not having a apparent curved path. It is actually...
For Coriolis, it's got to be something going in a straight path.
Yeah.
Giving an apparent deviation.
Deviation, yeah. That makes it look curved to someone that's not moving. But it's not curved.
Oh, wow.
It's not curved. Yeah.
Them quickly in Paint.
For some reason my screen capture didn't work in MS Paint. But you can get the point from these two static images, okay? Don't be
here
beacon.
Are the two frames that I just played for you in the video. Our particle of interest is right here in frame number 1, and it is right here in the frame number 2. So if I take this line and I...
Yeah, you tickle this line so you can measure how fast it moved from frame 1 to 2, okay?
Approximately connect the distance from the top of this.
So, yeah, exactly, Javi. What is he trying to prove? Something besides he is dumber than... What? Sky's Conman, exactly. I would say this guy is probably dumber than Simon Dan.
Yeah, they make a good team. Or a bad.
One thing this guy is good at, we saw yesterday, he's a mathematician probably. I think that's his job. But now he thinks maths is somehow reality. Yeah. That's why he doesn't actually understand what Coriolis itself is. Now, he tries to work out the Coriolis force in math, but doesn't realize that he's not demonstrating Coriolis.
Particle to somewhere here where it was in frame 1. Notice that it's approximately here.
Okay.
And I take this line.
But that's false, guys. If he takes it from here, now it's approximately... He put the line past there, didn't he? But anyway, it doesn't matter.
And I move it here. You will see that this distance that the particle traversed in one frame is approximately, I would say, 1.7 centimeters, because the distance between these two red lines is 2 centimeters. So this would...
Psych Bear, yeah. I can't remember what the guy's name was, but he was involved in the music industry, and if he was telling the truth, he says some original copies of CDs are placed on a satanic altar before mass produce. Yep. They actually do rituals and stuff for it. It's part of their contractual obligations to Satan. It's paying homage to the great light.
Listen to words. Listen to words that they're singing in 99.9% of the songs. It's about Satan.
Yeah, and frankly, I don't care what the Globies say. Oh, you conspiracitards, dude. This was long before even Flat Earth or anything. It's literally a cult. This is shown to be true, guys.
Same as backtracking music and all that. All that was well before Flat Earth. It's been going on for since the 60s. People have been knowing about backtracking music, playing
a record in reverse and getting them messages on them, things like that.
Yep.
Well before the flat Earth
Yeah.
thing came out in 2015 and that. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey Juji, good to see you. Thank you for coming.
Would be approximately 1.7 centimeters.
Wow. 1.7 centimeters.
So let us write that down. So
Okay, write it down.
1.7 centimeters in one frame.
Don't let McToon see this. McToon just uses online calculators. He doesn't actually write it down. Well, he does write it down, then uses the online calculator to work it out and then write it down.
So we will use this to calculate drift velocity for this particle.
That's not drift velocity. It's just velocity. The whole sublimation inside is moving around. The water, the particles inside is moving. What drift is he talking about? There's no drift there. He does know that, right? He's literally moving the water.
However, this is not the end, because we need to calculate also the angular velocity of me rotating. So let's go back to the video and calculate that. So to calculate angular velocity, I will track my rotation for 90 degrees.
Okay, track is for 90 degrees, okay.
And I will start from this point, I would say, when I am parallel.
Oh, there we go, parallel. Okay, so it's parallel here. Okay.
To these
This way, okay.
lines on the floor. And now I'm going to count frames.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Now
18
we can
frames,
see
okay.
I am parallel to these lines.
So 18 frames, okay. So now you can work out the velocity because 18 frames, it moved to 1.7. I have a show string in 10. Guys, yeah. Here's a show starting in 10. Be here or be sphere. Go to Nathan's Oakley if you want to watch it, guys. But my show's still going to be in 10 minutes long. Just to let you know, my show's still going to be on. But okay. Do support Nathan Oakley. He really is awesome. Take care,
that are
Dala.
perpendicular to the one.
Cheers, good night. Thank you for
to
coming,
which I
mate.
was parallel when I started. So we can conclude that I rotated for 90 degrees in 18 frames.
Okay.
Lastly, I also know that my camera records at 24 frames per second, which means we can now go from frames to times in seconds.
Wow.
Sounds like that count off Sesame Street.
Nathan Oakley.
Yeah, I think that's what Nathan just put down. 3. 4.
like mine's
Let us
this.
start by sketching.
Exactly. Okay.
For now, unknown diameter.
Unknown diameter, okay.
Let's call it D.
Hey Dan, good to see you. Glad you could make it. I'm glad you're enjoying the show. Yeah, this guy is a funny guy.
That is rotating
Brilliant. Yeah, congratulations, Nathan.
around some axis of rotation, which is basically centralized
Phew,
of my body.
I'm getting hot.
And this entire loop
You really deserve it, Nathan,
is
mate.
being rotated with some angular velocity omega George Romanich. My angular velocity.
His angular velocity, Georgia Romanic. Okay. Okay.
At the same time, as I am rotating this loop, I also flip it, let's say around this axis,
To 180,
for
okay.
180 degrees.
We obviously don't need to watch this, do we, guys?
Was
He's just doing the math for it.
Yeah.
on top
Yeah.
that the up.
Wow, because that would be kind of boring to watch, to be honest.
Velocity corners tend to separate.
So, guys, do people actually work this out when doing sniping?
Definitely not.
I mean, this. I think I want to see someone quickly work this out in the head while they're busy trying to shoot someone.
You know.
It's like, I'm going to shoot this guy quickly. Okay, where's my notepad quickly? Please don't shoot back at me. I'm just working out where you are so I can shoot you.
Make the flow and
It's called the truce until we've done the math.
Okay, let's see what it says now.
Tube that I hope you can see. Seeding material in the tube. In my case,
not the chance exactly,
small
Lucky.
particles of glitter, and the entire apparatus is not more than $20, and you can do it on your own. So,
Oh, thank you, yeah.
and test.
Like I want to go and do something like this on my own that doesn't actually demonstrate what is claimed. This is not Coriolis. It's got nothing to do with Coriolis, by the way.
This effect in the comfort of your house. Of course, this Compton generator with the glitter inside is very good device, and it can be used also as a nice necklace.
Why?
Quite often wear it as a necklace when I go to work.
He actually wears it as a necklace when he goes to work. Yeah, badass sniper dude Saving Private Ryan. He was scared shitless. Took exactly, Lucky, exactly.
Because it's very nice, right?
No, it looks idiotic. I wouldn't say very nice. They're gonna think there's something wrong with you if you're walking around with that on your neck.
And I also often have it in my pocket because you never know who will ask.
Some kind of pockets he's got.
Yeah, okay, dumber than Simon and Dan proved. I agree. Yeah, I agree. Wow.
A quick demonstration of Compton generator and the fact that the Earth is rotating.
Oh, so he puts it around his neck or he keeps it in his pocket. So if someone asks him what the hell is that, then he wants to.
Yeah. If you should spin it around in a circle and say, see, I told you Earth was a sphere.
But this tells you something, guys. It's sort of like he's hinting now he's got so much flat earthers that come and talk to him.
Yeah.
Because why would a glober need to be, how can I put it, convinced the earth is spinning? Doesn't make sense.
That's it.
Yeah.
Is that a Compton generator in your pocket, or are you just pleased to see?
Yeah, mine's a linear. Mine's a linear generator.
In the next video, goodbye.
Okay, goodbye. Oh, wow. Thank you, whatever your name is, George. That was funny. So what exactly did he prove here, guys? That he doesn't understand what Coriolis is. And, yeah, doing maths is now reality. But he loves Coriolis. Let's see. Coriolis demonstration using merry-go-round. Okay. This should be good. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. Are you guys enjoying this guy?
Here. Today we are going to demonstrate the
better than flat Matt.
Oh yeah, Matt was a bit boring. Sorry about putting you guys through that yesterday. I wasn't expecting that, to be honest. I was let's put it this way, I was actually very tired today. I was literally my brain was hurting.
I was nearly asleep last night listening to it.
I had quite a recuperation today. I mean, with the power being off for 13 hours, at least I could recuperate quite nicely. Gave me some.
It took you 15 hours to boil some water for a bath.
It gave me a chance to clean the garage a bit, pick up some leaves, clean the stoops a bit, and sleep. That was nice. Let's go on. I'm going to see if he's actually going to be able to provide us actual demonstration if he understands what Coriolis is. Let's see.
Distance of the Coriolis force using this merry-go-round. Before we start with anything, I would like to explain one more time the difference between inertial and non-inertial reference.
I just have to point out this. I think it's his daughter probably sitting here like, oh, not this again, Dad. Can we just stop now? Please.
Frames. Inertial reference frame is the frame that is not moving or moving at constant velocity.
Wait, okay, let's listen to that again.
Moving or moving at constant reference frames. Inertial reference frame is the frame that is not moving or moving at constant velocity.
Okay, yeah, the inertial, so the ball would be in inertial. Okay, yeah. Almost there. Cool.
You, the viewer or camera, is inertial reference frame.
We in the inertial reference frame because we're watching you spin. Okay, let's go.
And Nicolina, my partner here, and I are also inertial reference frames. However, if we start rotating, now we are non-inertial reference frame because we have rotation.
Okay.
And we know once we are in non-inertial reference frames, there are three forces, apparent forces that Nicolina and I feel. That's centrifugal.
Psych Bear, luckily not. No, didn't leave anything today. So maybe you ran out of rabbits. Hey Charlie Girl, good to see you. Thank you for coming. That's what I said no to the Sunday pool. Oh yeah, you guys. I was wondering how much people are actually going to say no. Because there's quite a few people that are on different time zones. No curve. Playground equipment. Can't Globus do actual experiments? At least he doesn't say it's experiment, he says demonstration, so yeah.
Force that wants to push us out.
Yeah, a
Euler
fictitious force
related to starting this rotation and stopping rotation, and the one that we are interested in today, the Coriolis force. Coriolis force happens when you have motion in respect to rotating, or namely non-inertial reference frame. We know that Coriolis force depends on the rotation rate as well as the velocity in respect to that rotating frame.
That's false. You know why that's false? Because the only Coriolis force is the apparent force. It's a fictitious force, making it seem to deviate because you are actually spinning underneath. There is no actual Coriolis force. It's not a real force. It doesn't exist. Does he know that?
Of reference. Now, Nicolina and I will spin. First of all, if Nicolina throws me the ball in my chest, see, there is no problem. I can catch the ball, and I throw ball in her chest, towards her chest, there is no problem.
Yes.
But once we start spinning, and the spin will be in cup.
Exactly, Globusana. There's no velocity while things are not moving. That's very simple. Yeah.
Counterclockwise direction, looking from above. When she throws the ball to my chest, from our perspective, the ball will deviate. And deviation will be towards the right from the perspective of...
Yeah, you know why that would be? It's because you're literally physically moving underneath the ball. That's why. The ball is going in the exact same position, just seeming to deviate because you are the one actually moving underneath it. So it's the same when you take a sniper rifle and you shoot far away, you and the ground would physically be moving underneath the moving bullet, and that's why the moving bullet would miss the target and have an apparent deviation. But that doesn't happen in reality. We do not see planes ever have this deviation. We do not see bullets have this deviation. We do not see anything ever have this deviation.
These ballers think there's actual deviation.
That's what I'm saying. It's the misunderstanding that it's just an apparent effect. I'm getting quite hot shit tonight. Let's carry on.
the trajectory of the ball. So now we will rotate, and you can see how the ball seems to have curvature. Now, we said if the rotation
the ball seems to have curvature.
Curvature.
I would hope the ball has curvature. It's a sphere. But he's probably saying throwing it seems to have an apparent curvature. He does know the distance that they are far away is not that great, and we can't really see it where we are. We would have to be seeing in their rotation. We're in a different frame of reference, so we can't see the deviation that they're seeing.
Even in that size of roundabout, the deviation, she should still be able to catch that.
Yeah.
They're not too far apart.
And it's not spinning that far. They have to spin much faster.
Uh-huh.
Because the smaller the circumference, the faster they'll have to spin to make it more apparent.
Uh-huh.
the Coriolis effect is even higher. So if we rotate faster, this apparent deviation of the ball...
Apparent. He knows it's just an apparent deviation, not physical. So why is he always all his math saying it's physical? All his math is saying it's a physical deviation.
Is even more pronounced. So let's rotate a little bit faster. This is a little bit scary.
Okay.
You see? The ball was going towards her chest. When I was stopping, this is Euler's force.
What force? What force?
The ball was going towards her chest. When I was stopping, this is Euler's force.
Oh, when he stopped. Okay. Wow, he's very clever, guys. He knows the name of the stopping force.
Here we go again. We have...
Very convincing, Jeff. Very, very convincing.
I throw it. She catches it. There is
No
problem.
shit, Sherlock.
I throw it again towards her chest. But now we will spin rather fast.
Okay. Which is scary, guys. Spinning rather fast is very scary.
And you see,
have some fun playground time with the snipers. We'll go to this one next. Why is it going to my YouTube studio though? Open new check. It's trying to go to my YouTube studio, Yavi. Sorry, don't know why.
see, it looks like the ball is...
Oh no! He's messed up again. Well, while it's busy going on, notice that nobody's flying around anywhere, as the Earth is not rotating under them.
Yeah.
But I love how he thinks he's... This is the problem with these guys. They try and sound intelligent with their stuff while they show just what a complete burk they are. That's about it. Now I do have to really download this video as well, just so we can watch how he's trying to demonstrate it. Ooh, buffoon. The buffoon. The buffoon.
I don't know why he's throwing the ball at her. He's so close. He could just pass it to her. Forget Coriolis and just pass it to her.
It looks like the ball...
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Going towards... It looks like the ball is deviating. Now, to demonstrate this even further, we said in my previous videos, if the velocity is...
Oh, really? Okay, fine. I will then just download you. How's that sound? Oh. I hope you guys are enjoying this.
Is it playing up?
Yeah. You know what happens sometimes when we're busy streaming, then YouTube just doesn't want to really work with me sometimes, for some odd reason. Usually when we show something that is devastating to the globe. But it's good to have you all here. Thank you all for coming. Appreciating it. I am downloading so we can see what is going on. I hope you guys are enjoying Sunday school. Hey! 7 million. Congratulations, guys. Nathan, if you guys missed it, do go afterwards the show and go watch it. How dare you premiere while I'm live, Nathan? It's downloaded. Okay, let's go. We'll hop in. Now we can look for his.
Hello, George Romanich here.
George Romanich. Okay, there we go.
Small deviation is larger.
Okay.
So if I throw ball fast, deviation is not.
That's actually true, Lucky. That poor girl is getting deceived because he's literally teaching her a lie. Literally.
So let's look at that. But look. But if I go slow,
yes.
You see, because the ball is moving slow, and that means there is more time for deviation to occur.
No shit, Sherlock. That usually happens because you are spinning underneath the ball.
And deviation is always to the right because we are rotating in the counterclockwise direction. If we rotate in the opposite direction, deviation would be towards the left.
I like how the guy just says the same very logical statements as if these guys don't understand it. Obviously, you move left, it go right. You move right, it go left. It's just common sense.
I'm sure you learnt these things at school, like.
Yep. You don't even need to learn this at school. It's just common sense, though.
Like, everybody's been to school.
Yeah.
There's odd few people who just skip school or never went, like, but majority of people have been to school, like, so they should know these things.
Yeah, but I mean, it's the same as, let's say, let's climb in a car and I'm going to accelerate. Which direction are you going to be pushed into the seat? Do I have to point out what direction you're going to be pushed into the seat? No. So why is he having to point this out to us? Oh, man.
This explains why in the northern hemisphere, Coriolis force deviates motion to the right, because northern hemisphere rotates in the counterclockwise direction, and the sense of rotation over the southern hemisphere is in the clockwise direction, hence deviation towards the left.
Is he literally trying to say they're spinning in different directions?
Yes, that's what it sounds like. So they've got two hemispheres spinning in opposite direction. So it's like, I don't know, they're going to unscrew at some point and then take off from each other.
Okay, let's listen to this again.
Hemisphere rotates in the counterclockwise direction, and the sense of rotation over the southern hemisphere.
Okay, at least he says sense of rotation, so it could be saying that he's just sensing that it rotates that way.
Yeah.
But it does sound like he's literally saying it spins in opposite
direction. If we rotate in the opposite direction, deviation would be towards the left. This explains why in the northern hemisphere...
it is. He's saying it exactly that. Because he just explained, moving this way you have deviation to the other side, moving the other way you have deviation to the other side.
They're saying exact same thing with hurricanes, aren't they?
Yeah, that's what he's trying to say. That's why he's trying to say the hurricanes have those...
Exact same thing, but problem is, an hurricane is really moving.
It's not an apparent.
Obviously, they're going to tend to one way because they're spinning in a way, aren't they? You know what I mean? That's real movement, like when they look like they're going to head towards land and then suddenly they decide they're not going to head towards land. They're proper directions, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're not apparent deviations.
No, they have deviated. Yeah.
But I mean, this is the same problem that all the ballers sit with. This is why they literally say the stars move in different directions. Because of this idiocy. He understands it's just an apparent deviation. But in the same sentence, he's contradicting himself by saying it's literally moving in a different direction because the Earth rotates in a different direction. Yeah.
Coriolis force deviates motion to the right because northern hemisphere rotates in the counterclockwise direction, and the sense of rotation over the southern hemisphere is in the clockwise direction.
False. They're always in exactly the same direction. You literally have to turn facing north or turn facing south. You have to. Northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere move exactly the same direction. Always east to west. Finished and klar. You looking north or south would cause the apparent movement clockwise or anti-clockwise. Not it moves clockwise or anti-clockwise. I mean, he's literally saying the northern hemisphere moves one direction, the southern hemisphere moves an opposite direction.
Well, that what they were doing with that plastic tube.
Exactly the same.
When you were flipping plastic tube over 180, it's like turning round 180 degrees, isn't it?
That's all, and it was moving exactly the same direction, but he says it flipped and went around the other way. It's exactly the same. Wow. And this is the same, this is the problem that these ballers have, because they literally say that the things move in different directions, and when we point it out to them, they don't. Globers Snapper, it's 5th video of a cartoon on the search. You will be there. Let's have the fun. Globus Snapperist. Copy. I think I know which one you're talking about. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. I think it's this one, yeah. With Owen Benjamin. I actually used it in one of my videos recently, so I'm not going to show it now. How's that sound? But it is funny. Let's watch this.
Hence, deviation towards the left. Because this is a lot of fun, we'll do it a few more times.
Because it's fun, we'll do it a few more times. Okay.
Just having fun.
It looks like he's enjoying to play on the merry-go-round, by guys.
Yeah, that's it.
You see? The slower you throw the ball, the bigger the deviation. You see? If we go even faster...
Wow. Profound. Profound, okay.
There is no way. There is no way. So, this simple merry-go-round is perfect apparatus to demonstrate the existence of the Coriolis force.
Okay, we are rotating in the counterclockwise direction, okay? But the phone is recording from underneath. That's what you were supposed to be showing this whole time, because the phone would be the one in the non-inertial reference frame, aka you, showing the apparent deviation. Hence, clockwise sense of rotation, deviation seems to be towards the left, just like above the southern hemisphere. You see, he's literally placing separations between the southern and the northern hemisphere. This is the problem these guys have. There's no separation between them. You can stand in the southern hemisphere and look at exactly the same clockwise or anti-clockwise. It's just the way you're looking north or south. I might have to draw this out. I don't know. Let's see if I can. File new. Presentation. Okay. Thank you. Let's do it this way. A circle shapes. Let's make a sphere. Okay. Now we're going to make a line. Let's make this one to say it is hemisphere. Okay. That is hemisphere. So this is north. This is south. North. Let's make you like this, and we make the north blue. Blue, okay. North is blue, guys. Now we make south. What color should we make south? Let's make it pink. Whatever. You got north and south. Okay? Whatever. Now I wonder if there's an arrow thing on here. There we go. Arrow. Now. Orange. Whatever. Doesn't really matter. So we got the rotation moving this way. This is how it's working, guys. It's always the same way. Understand? The Earth is rotating that way, apparently. Now, if I am in the north and I am facing south, which way is the rotation going to be looking? From my left to right, correct? Now what happens when I keep the same, I'm in the southern hemisphere, still looking south, it's still going the same direction. Now, if I do the same and I turn around, now it's looking to go from right to left. Both people still in the southern hemisphere looking at the rotation in different directions. The same can be said for this nonsense. Northern hemisphere can stand next to the guy looking at an opposite direction now. Do you guys get this? But he literally says the north and the south have different rotations. Am I making sense, PJ and Michael?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Another way you could do it is if you have a person stood at either side at equator back to back and they both stick their left arm out.
Exactly, look at that. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. This guy and this guy standing together back to back. Okay. This guy's in the southern hemisphere looking at exactly the same direction that. They're going to see the same deviation of stars. You understand? Both going from there right to left. Now this guy is standing back to back. Well, face to face, you could say. To this guy.
Yeah, face to face. Yeah,
there. Also, same as this guy in the south, but he's in the northern hemisphere, but he's got the same left to right. Same southern hemisphere, northern hemisphere, the same right to left. There we go, guys. The whole globe argument debunked that the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere have two different rotations. Hey Owen, good to see you. Glad you could make it. So yeah, let's carry on. I hope you guys are enjoying Sunday school. Oh, music again. This guy's in musics. Oh, there we go. Look at that, guys. Look at that apparent deviation. Whee! See how it's deviating?
We explain the existence of the Coriolis force from the inertial perspective, which is you, the viewer.
Okay.
Well, it's quite simple. When you look at this, motion of the ball, ball is actually going in the straight direction, along the straight path.
Yes, straight direction, exactly. It's going straight. You are moving underneath it, we give an apparent deflection. So it's not physically changing as deviation, it's you physically moving.
And there is no force acting on...
been a better demonstration if there was a bit of distance between them.
Oh, but it's fine, he's at least getting the demonstration out. But like I said, he literally just debunked himself when he says the northern and the southern hemisphere rotate in different directions.
Without a doubt.
Yeah. Alan Rose, on a round racetrack, if you're on the outside of the track, the cars are going to the right. If you're on the inside of the track, cars are going to the left. Exactly. It's how you look at them. It's your perceived location that makes it show that apparent movement. That's it.
The ball looking from from the camera's point of view. However, from the point of two of us that are rotating,
Owen says this is getting a little offensive. Yeah, she's being. I think she's the one being defensive now because he still has to throw it.
there is a mysterious force deviating the ball toward.
No, there's no mysterious force deviating the ball. There's no force deviating the ball. The ball is not being deviated. There's no force. There's no actual deviation. The ball is literally still going linear. It's going straight. This guy is moving physically underneath it. That is the only force. There's no force on the ball deviating. It's just following the path intended.
Towards the right. Nothing is deviating the ball towards the right. It is two of us that are rotating.
Yes, music again. What is with this in the music? Whoop. See?
He's confused, isn't he?
Yeah, he keeps double speaking about himself though.
Yeah.
Now you might say, but okay, you know you're rotating. Well, knowing or not knowing that somebody is rotating doesn't change the physics.
Okay, this is getting somewhere. Let's listen.
Right now, when you're watching this video and three of us are rotating because Earth is rotating.
How did I know he was going there? Okay, let's see where this gets us. He's literally just made a claim that we are rotating, okay?
The fact that we don't feel that rotation doesn't mean we are not rotating.
Yes, it does. It literally does. You would actually be able to observe this rotation. We do not observe this rotation. Hence why if we were rotating like this and you would throw that ball in the air, we would see an apparent deviation. But we do not see this apparent deviation. Why is that? Oh, I know, because we are not rotating.
So the same way the rotation of this merry-go-round affects the motion of this ball,
yeah,
the parcel of air or this ball moving in respect to the rotating surface is affected by the Coriolis force.
So anything that leaves the Earth rotation is in respect to the Coriolis deviation, guys. So no lockstep motion. You guys just heard it, no lockstep motion. So when someone says lockstep motion, we should actually bring this video up for them.
And this is absolutely amazing. And we will do one more crazy speed, ludicrous speed.
Okay.
Very nice. We can go even without the ball.
No shit, Sherlock. The ball doesn't make you spin.
This is a little bit scary. And now, slow down is the Euler force.
Yes, you've said that before. Thank you very much. It's good to know you actually know what the force means when you stop.
But Euler force will be addressed in one of the future videos.
Oh, thank you.
Hello, George Romanich here.
Guys, are you enjoying this guy? Or should we go on to someone else? How about augmented reality, guys? You want us to do some augmented reality? Oi, what's that? Very simple. I want to show you guys this. Remember NASA? We always get them showing us water in space and the ISS and stuff, correct? Floating around. Now, it's very simple to understand how it's just augmented reality. This is just them explaining the app. I want to get to where after you've installed the app. Note, guys, this is like, I think 5 years ago, this video. Yeah, 5 years ago. This is just the app that's 5 years old. This augmented reality has been going on for years and years and years. Oh, there we go. Yeah, this is where I want to show you guys. There we go. Well, I think I've downloaded this already. To be honest, I think I have because I used it in a video. I can't seem to find it. Maybe I deleted it. Oh, there we go.
Here's how to get a unique or launch vehicle.
Okay, thank
Hold your
you.
device
Okay, now guys, watch this stuff.
over the target image, and your rocket
Is that rocket really there, guys? Is that rocket really there? No. So what happens when you see someone in a so-called ISS looking at a floating water bubble?
or spacecraft will appear in 3D.
Wow, is she really holding the rocket, guys?
You can get an up-close and personal look at the space hardware. That
Thank
helps
you.
us explore our planet.
Yeah.
I'm just going to do something. I'll be 2 minutes.
Shot, Michael. Ah. Look, he's touching it, guys. It's even giving it a shadow on his hand. Really odd stuff. Ooh, thank you, NASA. So when we see water in space, is it real or is it apparent? let's do water on ISS. Like this guy. Now I want you guys to pay attention on his movement of his eyes, guys. Look where he's looking. Very, very, very clearly. Just look. Okay, he's concentrating very hard. Now where's he looking again? Is he looking at a screen to know where it is? It's like he's looking away. He's not looking at the water bubble. Now he's looking at the bubble again, but he's not looking at the bubble. He's looking at the pipe edge. Just pay attention with his eyes, guys. Where is the eyes going? To the pipe edge, not to the water bubble. Why? Because that is augmented reality. It's not really there. Also note, guys, as the water's moving, his eyes are not adjusting to all the movement of the water. You know why that is? Because the water's not really there. He's not seeing it. This is very simple VFX, guys. Very simple VFX. Okay, I might have to download it as well. Sorry about this. Oh, YouTube download. I'm deciding whether I should buy a bigger hard drive first or get myself the green screen and light that I need, because I really need the green screen and the light, but I also kind of need the space, as you see, because I've got so much things I have to download all the time. Okay, look at his eyes, guys. He looks at the screen, and then when he looks down, he doesn't actually look at the water dropper, he looks at this edge of the pipe, because he's actually holding the pipe there. Look at that. See, he's looking up again, so he can see that he's seeing the bubble there. Now he's looking down again at the pipe. Now pay attention as it leaves the pipe. If his eyes are going to change looking from there and going to focus on the bubble, because apparently he's busy focusing on the bubble, but you can literally see he's looking at the top of the pipe and not the bubble. Now what happens if you use your eyes and you look at something, let's say the bubble? If I'm keeping and I see it leave it, my eyes are going to follow the bubble, not carry on looking at the pipe. Look where his eyes are looking. There we go. He's still looking here. He's not even noticing that bubble has left. Where's he looking, guys? Now he looks... where's he looking now again? The screen, so he can see it's actually lifted. Now, you see, he's keep on having to try and find where it is.
Yeah, they like wear contact lenses, don't they, I think?
Yeah, but you don't need contact with this. With this one, with this you can literally just see on the screen in front of you where the position is of that water bubble. It's very simple stuff.
He does keep looking at the screen without a doubt, and when he looks at it, he was looking at the pipe,
and you know,
than what's with the water.
Yeah, and this, guys, is faked so easily it's not even funny.
Play that. Download and play this video where I've just posted in Element.
Okay. Because I actually have another video I want to show with augmented reality.
Oh yeah.
Okay. NASA, yeah, awesome. I'm gonna do troop while it's downloading. But it's simple, guys. He literally has to look on the screen to see where it is. These days now they actually got contact lenses, so that we know the positions of the things that are supposedly flying around in the ISS. I just want to make sure it's like this so I can just get it. You guys don't have to see my history. How dare you? History. Let's go. There's a video I want to see. Content generate. Okay. Mark of the Beast. That was a good video. Sorry, I'm just trying to look for that very specific video I saw last night. Bruh. Is it water tension? Okay, where is it? Oh, it's hot. I think it's close by a lot of children's stuff, because my children loves watching on YouTube videos on my phone.
Yeah.
If Alaska's on mine, there'll be like a rake of like music videos and stuff that I've got to trawl through to find stuff or what.
Yeah, I don't know if it's maybe on the shorts that I watched. Playing with landmines. No, it's definitely not there. Oh no, can you tell me I can't find it? Oh shit. No, I don't need to watch that one again. Metzis King is not the Metzis King. Okay, if you guys really need to see, this is what I'm seeing on my show. I don't know. I can't find it. Yeah, this is funny. I don't know if you guys have seen this. This I also want to show you guys. This is now a fake thing, but I want to show you. Remember the argument that the guys always have, the NASA fanboys, that why don't you see the cameraman's reflection in the helmet? Correct? This is studio work, guys. No doubt about that. It's studio work, this. Show me where's the camera guy's reflection in this helmet. PJ, Michael, anybody in chat, can you see where the cameraman is here?
I can't see it, can I, man?
Michael can't see it, definitely. Michael wouldn't be able to. He's still an hour behind, probably. But PJ, can you see the camera?
I'm seeing an astronaut shooting a gun.
Yeah, but now when it goes to freeze, look on his helmet. If you can see any camera, any lighting with studio, and this is definitely studio work.
Yeah, there's definitely a reflection now.
But is there any cameraman there?
No, there's no camera.
Thank you. So what are the NASA fanboys always telling us with the Apollos?
Oh, yeah.
There's no cameraman showing in the reflection, so therefore it's not a studio. This is actual studio work, guys.
That's stupid then. So when you watch a film, you see cameraman in windows and stuff all, if there are any windows in buildings and that, you see cameramen all over. Why don't you see that in films?
Yeah.
Because they know how to keep the cameras out of reflections.
It's all got to do with, it's got to do with the illusions. I mean, they know how to, you can use mirrors to form this if you wanted to, and you wouldn't see it.
Smoke and mirrors.
It's smoke and mirrors, exactly. Look, there's no cameraman anywhere, and it's literally showing the background of the so-called moon. By the way, this looks more realistic than Apollo.
The reflection I was seeing is the reflection of the sights of his gun, I think.
Yeah, and even when they move, it shows the background moving and everything, but you don't see any cameraman or anything. Where's the cameraman, guys? Oh, wait. They're in the studio. So I just thought I would quickly show that. Okay, let's go look at that video from Michael quickly. Is there sound?
Give you some much needed laughter like it did me this afternoon when I was watching it. And it all started with me just sitting down after work, watching one of these, NASA videos just to see if I could find a quick space fail. And sure enough, they didn't disappoint. This was astronaut Nicole Mann answering some pre-recorded questions. And everything was going good until about the 20-minute mark, where she had some glitches that showed her true colors.
This is brilliant, by the way, guys.
As you can see, starting out in the interview, she's wearing blue, like they always did.
Yeah, remember NASA uses specifically blue screens. So the problem is when you're standing behind the blue screen and she's got blue on, if they're going to do some keyframing, not keyframe, chroma key, and she's got blue and they doing some blue, it's going to show some issues.
And her skin is its normal color. These two spherical objects in the background, I'm assuming this is the sun and maybe this is Mars. I'm really not sure. That'd be my best guess. And while she's doing her interview, I noticed a quick little glitch. So I slowed it down and kept pausing and unpausing it real fast.
This reveals blue screen, guys. This reveals literally blue screening, where they have the mats on top of each other.
You probably haven't seen worse than it yet. They're like, those should like get cut in half.
And sure enough, she turned blue.
And why? Because she wasn't really there. They literally matted her in there.
In her outfit.
That's how it works. You see, they got different plates matted on top of each other, and that's why they got this issue.
That was blue became orange. And you may notice she's no longer in the center of the screen. She's towards the left. She'll eventually go back to her regular color. You'll notice there's stripes on her outfit, but only on her outfit, and also on the spherical objects in the background. There's blue.
So that shows she's not really there, guys. Just it's all CGI. It's probably a CGI woman with a CGI face put on, so it's full CG.
I've got something to talk to you about this subject, right?
Yeah.
I'm not going to say any more, right? But when you get some time.
Yeah. Quinlan, their blue screens actually have grids on. I don't know if you've seen NASA's blue screens. They literally have white grids on them.
Yeah.
That's for tracking.
Yeah.
They use it for tracking, so they know, like say the woman knows she needs to hold a floating hammer, in this case here, they can track where the floating hammer is.
The one at NASA fail videos with that Tim Peake were in front of him.
Yeah, they showed it well with the tennis balls.
Yeah.
Stripes, and then there's red stripes on her. Nothing too damaging there. But when she changes colors, look at this. This just looks creepy. Like she's joining the Blue Man Group, auditioning or something.
Blue Man Group.
For that Blue Man Group, those of you who are old enough to be familiar with that. Perfectly blue skin.
Oh.
And this dark orange color outfit. And now you can see more of the screens. That some of the stuff here was off screen, like this microphone that has been around since like the 80s. They're still using the same one. It is orange instead of blue. So everything's sort of inverting its colors with this multi-layered virtual augmented reality.
It's all because of matting, that's why.
Those things can happen. It's expensive technology and it's rare, but this type of thing has happened before, just not to this level.
This is quite insane, guys.
But here it is. Here's another little one where her pants turn orange, but the upper part of her body.
It's because the system probably has a bit of a rendering issue, and then that happens. But it's like this split seconds that you just don't catch, and if you slow it down, then you catch it.
Stays almost like it is. It's not exactly. There's still some glitching. It looks like she's probably trying to go fly fishing, like she's got those little waders on where she's going to go in the water, catch her some fish. Quite funny.
Wow.
There's the microphone again. You can see it now. It is actually blue this time.
Whoa.
Back to its original color.
But also look at the difference, guys. Why is it flying? There's nothing there now. See there? It's there, but there's not there. But it's at the same time as the image. And literally everything's changing. The black there is not there anymore. It's there. Something's very odd about this.
Level
there she
Earth
goes.
Observer uploaded one the other day where there's a guy with a camera and camera goes straight through side of the door frame.
And look, the hand in the is going through the badge. The hand is going through the badge as well.
'Cause I'm just going along.
Glitching doesn't do that, by the way,
Everything
guys.
Changing, look back and forth just so you can kind of catch it.
It doesn't look real
Right
even
there.
if there's no glitching.
No, it doesn't look real at all.
You clearly see there's
Still glitching
legs.
out. Just the moving objects. You'll notice just the moving objects are glitching out here. There's that microphone again, somehow coming into view. I don't know how that's possible.
Even the microphone's
But look how
warping.
those lines of
The microphone is even warping. I still don't know how the Globus can actually defend this nonsense. Why would they need this to happen? Why would they actually need to create this in CG if she really was up in space? You literally just point the camera up there and do it full stop. But they have to go through all this mishmash that shows it's literally just VFX. And then they get busted and the people still defend them.
void her hands. Maybe it's because there's a green screen and she's wearing blue and that's too close of a color. But on a good note, maybe she'll get discovered.
Brilliant.
Get her a career after this, because this is an epic fail. It needs to be shared. Stuff like this reveals what we're up against. Yes, it's funny, but the deceptions to come are not as funny.
That's true.
Prophecies are going to be fulfilled. Many more will be deceived by what's around the corner. We need to wake them up while we can. We are.
That's why people have to worry, understand about augmented reality. Do you think these people that's the so-called going to the moon is really going to the moon? No. They're literally going to be doing augmented simulations. Literally.
It's like when you see Biden and that on interviews, you can clearly see that he's not really there or something. There's something afoot going on.
Yeah.
They don't look normal.
Yeah. But like I said, these so-called people that's chosen to go to the moon now, they're not going to the moon, guys. It's going to be augmented CG, literally augmented reality. They're going to be thinking they are going there, but they're not going anywhere. They're claiming they're going to climb in a simulation with augmented CG work done. That's it.
Well, what does it say in scripture? Even the very elect could be deceived.
You know, I don't know if any of you guys have climbed on one of those flight simulators before, and literally the windows and stuff look like it's the outside, literally. So and you're feeling the movement, everything. You feel it. It looks like you're flying, but you're not really. You can see it in the outside, but you're literally just looking at screens. You're not looking at through windows, but to you it looks like windows.
Well, they used to have this ride at Blackpool in Pleasure Beach years ago, and it was called Haunted Swing. And you went in and it was like a room, and inside room there were like, you know, like them garden swings.
Yeah.
They were like big wooden garden swing thing in the middle, and you got on it like, and it started swinging, and then it could swing higher, and then you were going all the way around, but you weren't falling out your seat, and it was room that were moving round you. It felt really weird, like.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Where I was from, it's called the Rib Tickler. I remember it.
Ellen, she fell in a portable toilet. Yeah, brilliant.
See you real soon.
The original augmented reality fail. Yep. There we go. See there? It's glitching out, guys. This is all just done by matting. They got two plates. It's matted on top of each other. The one glitched out, the other stayed the same. Yeah, I remember this one. This is like the old one with the string and the guy in the background and stuff.
Yeah, the coffee in the cup.
Wire harnesses.
There's no defending it, is there? Like,
You can't defend this nonsense. There, you can literally see he's on the wire, guys. Are you blind or something if you don't see that?
at this stage now, there's no debate about this stuff, I don't think. At all.
I don't think these are four corners that the Bible is speaking of. Brilliant. That's one thing I would love to talk about sometime. All the Masons. Why are all the what is the connections that the people got to do with the masonry? I don't know, maybe because those are the ones pushing this so-called moon as to be physical. You know, the Masons are one of the biggest cults ever to walk the face of the earth.
Satan's religion at high levels.
Mm-hmm. That G. It's the remember this meme. Yep, we do remember this meme. What goes up must come down. Yeah, I actually wanted to remember, Michael, you sent me that video?
Which one?
On this one?
I can't see it, can
Sorry?
I can't see it.
Oh shit, you know when the Discovery, the Challenger, discovered near Bermuda Triangle?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
In Nima.
Mm-hmm. Remember, guys, what was interesting about this? The Challenger was supposed to be blown to smithereens, that it disintegrated.
Yeah.
Literally supposed to be, but yet they can find full panels of this thing under the ocean near the Bermuda Triangle.
And every single one of the astronauts can be accounted for except one as well, like Judith, whatever her name is.
Renrick or whatever.
She's like back now and
They'll have to have identical twins.
Yeah.
The same name, the same middle name or something as the astronauts, but they all look alike, and it's all mad.
Very odd stuff. I mean, you get doppelgangers and stuff, but there's still things that are different on doppelgangers. And
it's really bad.
And you do
it's
not
really bad.
And show me once where you would ever get doppelgangers that have the same name and surname.
Exactly. But it's really bad, because I remember back in the 80s when it happened, I was just a kid, but I remember feeling really, really sad for them. So you actually had feelings for these people, do you know what I mean? And it was a lie.
I'll tell you what's strange about it, right? We were meant to watch that at school.
Yeah, they made you watch it, yeah.
We never watched any other NASA launch ever, but we all had to watch that one, and that one blew up. And I'm sure it was a conspiracy for everybody that way. School's running on it a lot.
Exactly. They play on people's emotions, that's how it works. It's still music. But I mean, that's why I said, look at this new Artemis thing. It's so easy for them just to make the next one also just explode. Oh, now it's too dangerous, we can't send people anymore.
So this is meant to be wreckage from the Challenger?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's just ridiculous. It was meant to be in like smithereens. You know what I mean?
It was supposed to be disintegrated.
It's disintegrated on everything.
And do you guys, has anybody been able to actually view the bodies of those so-called astronauts that died? No, obviously not. You wouldn't be able to. Even if you have to put inquiry up about it to get autopsies and whatever and done, you wouldn't be able to. Why? Because it's going to be protected, that they have to keep their privacy.
Absolutely.
And for all you know, it's just not there. There's no bodies there. Really odd. Always curving down into the Bermuda Triangle.
But I thought it like blew up quite soon after takeoff, though, you know, in front of everybody. So how was it ended up in Bermuda Triangle?
Yeah. Well, one thing that's really odd to me, though, guys, remember this LAM, the LAM, when they had on the moon. The astronaut literally says it's so thin you could stick your finger through it.
Yeah.
How in the bloody hell would you be able to keep that in the vacuum of space without breaking? It's ludicrous. Now, today, apparently with the new technology, it has to be so thick and has to withstand so much. But in those days, it didn't. It had to be so thin you can literally stick your finger through it if you wanted to.
That Lem was named after Kennedy's boyfriend, wasn't it? Kennedy had a boyfriend called Lem.
Yep. But that's what I say, this whole thing debunks their whole space. That's why Artemis 1 never left, guys. Artemis 1 literally just locked and then into the ocean. That's it. Now when the time for it's supposed to come back, quickly take the capsule high up, drop it, and then let's take video footage of it.
Just a fairy tale for you.
Did you notice? Did you notice when they started taking video footage of the capsule? When it's already in our so-called atmosphere. Where was the live footage of it doing this? When it even separated, you know, with the cameras on the solar panels. Why can't we see those solar panels floating in space now with the cameras? Very, very weird. They do set the bar very low, Owen. Yes, I remember the whole recovery was super secret. Exactly, Alan. According to this famous NASA photo, the moon is about 20 feet wide. No wonder we haven't been back. Yeah, well, look at that. Look at that. Wow. Very good video, this. When we take pictures of the sky in 22, when we take pictures of the sky in 22. Yeah, that also doesn't make sense. We never see this happen from their photos, but look, when you look up in the sky. Do you ever see those patterns up there from the space? No, we don't. Really odd. Daylight map of the world. Huh. That is very clever, huh? But then again, they don't... I've seen this a lot. Because they're perverted, they usually put this stuff in there. Captain Caveman likes to show this type of things in his... Wow, I never actually looked at it this way. With the 666 and the Penumbra. I know the Google is 666 and with the tilt and everything, but with the lunar eclipse of the Penumbra and Umbra, I didn't realize it's 666 though. That's actually interesting. We all learn something at Sunday school, don't we?
Absolutely.
The wisdom of this world is foolish to our Father and for a reason. Okay, I wonder if they're talking here.
Be wise in this world, let him become a fool, that he may be wise.
Yeah, Elon Musk. I'm embarrassed to let him to know he's a flat earther, guys.
The wisdom of this world.
I'm embarrassed to let him know he's a South African.
Do you know Elon means foolishness?
Ah.
Something else.
But there's really something odd about Elon, though. There's really something just not right about him.
Yeah, I get that sense.
He's one of them serious MK Ultra types, I think. Like, his mind got to pieces. He can't string a sentence together.
And he's supposed to be this very intelligent guy.
Suppose.
Yeah. He sometimes seems articulate and stuff like that. Then the next time he's like a blubbering wreck. You know what I mean?
That's really odd. 666 is check. Yep. All mocking tongue. Yep. Look how happy they were so-called in here. This tells you they did this before they went to the so-called moon, guys. Because they still believe they're going to the moon. Or was this for the press conference? No, oh wait, it wasn't. Because this wasn't live. Usually when it comes to production, they do things like this beforehand. Then when it comes to the media production, it's afterwards. Because look at the difference, how the expressions are here than when they actually were in the press conference coming back from the moon.
Yeah. The press conference, they were so deflated, like.
But when they're in a decompression chamber, they are so happy and vibrant, where you're gonna be bored and sit for hours decompressing. But sitting in front of the world live, explaining what you just saw, you look like your aunt died. Don't be heliocentric. Helios, yeah, that's exactly just that. It's a religion, guys. We've explained this many times. The world is immovable, and there is a firmament above us. Beautiful. Scientists captured the video of the firmament. I remember seeing this with the sprites. It's quite interesting.
Oh yeah, it's brilliant.
Owen, Elon is a confused, stuttering idiot.
Yeah.
Yep. Ooh, look at that, guys. Sort of like it's underwater, the moon. Because you see this, you can see this with your camera and stuff easily. Where it looks like those ripples, like it's almost in water. NASA doesn't always lie. Trajectory simulation incorporation of the above requirements is presented in reference 8. In addition to the above requirements, the simulation assumes a vehicle with 6 degrees of freedom and aerodynamic symmetry in a roll, and the missile position in space is computed relative to a flat, non-rotating Earth. The trajectory simulation was programmed on the IBM 704 electronic data processing machine and is the basis for all trajectory computations made in this paper. Non-rotating flat Earth. Wow. Again, flat Earth. Declassified in 2000, published in 1953. Flat Earth and giving some conclusions. So derived on the assumption of a flat Earth. The sky, the firmament. Points of the firmament location at various zenith distances. So that means it's at different distances, even the zenith, the firmament. So this is dissertation defending the Scientific Council of the Institute of Physics of the Earth, Institute of Physics of the Atmosphere, and Institute of Applied Geophysics, USSR, during the first September semester of 1957. Exposing the lies. Yeah, thank you for showing us this video, Michael. Appreciate it. You see, you put another thing here.
Yeah, just backing up what I was
Elon,
saying.
foolishness. Foolish. Wow. I never knew that. The root describes a prong sticking out. This may be positive when it leads a collective, neutral, negative when it falls committed. The latter sense particularly describes foolishness, or at least a failure to live up to cognitive standards or common codes of conduct. Means foolish, means foolishness or to folly. Oh, yeah. Guys, I think that's all I've got time for tonight. I've got to get up in a few hours for work.
Oh, it's nearly 3. Well,
Yeah.
2.5 hours gone already.
Yeah, can you believe it? So I just have to say thank you all for coming. I really enjoyed the show. I'm not sure about you guys. Are you kidding me? Just subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. Max F also subscribed to this channel. Thank you. You are awesome, guys. Really appreciate everybody that has subscribed. If you haven't already, please just hit that like button and share so it can push the channel out further. Tonight was nice and chill. I know I learned to... Yeah?
I'm like that there's no Charles.
It's nice. They're still boycotting, and it's giving a very positive growth on the channel. So please boycott it longer, guys.
Boycott it for good.
Yeah.
Stick to your own stupid bother channels.
For some odd reason, they think I need them on this channel.
They seem to think that it's like, why would they come? I don't go and sit in baller chats. It's so fat out, so dumb, we're so stupid, but yet they're around us 24/7.
Yeah.
They find it interesting, I think.
That's it. That's problems in head. That's something wrong with.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna say goodnight to everybody. Thank you all for being here. You guys are really, really awesome. Appreciate all the support. You guys are really great. Thank you to all my Patreon supporters, all my channel members here, everybody that supports this channel financially. You guys are awesome. Really, really appreciate it. And I just appreciate everybody for being here. And Michael and PJ, you guys rock. Really enjoy you guys having on the panel. It makes things much easier. Yeah, so tomorrow night again, because we're definitely going to try stream every night now until Friday, because Friday's going to be the last night I can stream for the year, because Saturday I'm going to the sea, so I'm going to do some observations there for sure.
Some observations.
Yay! Yeah, I'm planning some observations. It's going to be quite interesting. Sunrise, sunsets kind of things. It's going to be quite cool. Yeah. And well, that's about it. And then might have Chuck on sometime this week and Mikey as well.
Mikey commented in chat.
Yeah.
Will you go live tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm going live tomorrow. I'm going to try and go live every night. But every night we're going to probably start.
He wants to go live with you.
Yeah, he said so, yeah. I'll email him because we did email a bit. So I'll email him again tomorrow quickly. Well, today, later when I wake up. That we can organize for him. But yeah, the guys, tonight, this whole week, the show is probably going to start at 9 o'clock like tonight. Well, tonight started at 9:30. But between 9 and 9:30 every night, CAT. Because, yeah, South African power is useless. So yeah, much love. Thank you guys all. You guys all are awesome. Much blessings. And may the pressure be with you.